in just 2 years. And no losses accrued because BOG bought physical gold directly for its reserves and not through intermediaries like some of who we have outlined, and not for speculative purposes. Now the model has been changed contrary to the advice and all the advocacy that we did.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my mema a friend is saying Akwaba, Wezolo, Obake. This is your favorite Papagana. Minya na metina se ya. Na chese me de ensem no efa o my Ghana ho ebrew. As usual, as you know, this year the solution show. So intime to nsa frɛ adɔfo a mo wɔ nimdeɛ nyansa. Na contact me. Let's do business together. If you want to be on my show also as a guest, just let me know. Na yen to adwene ne ho kwan befa so a ye de beboa o my Ghana. Now with that said, no, ene ye behwe enkomo a esi NPP for SA President John Dramani Mahama on suspending Sammy Gyamfi. Sammy Gyamfi ho asem enye ne na NPP for sha ase se omde womani AC abrantie no so. Di ankwa na fa sa abrantie we nso a enti akwa so a nightmare to the NPP party. Yebedi ho nkomo. Efa ne nyina fa gold board ho. From 2025 and omo year says Sammy Gyamfi no, he should be kicked out from the position as the CEO of Gold Board. Yebedi nkomo. So, Bomodia, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so. Hit on the notification button. Let's build a family together. We are all involved in building our mother Ghana. Abusia, yentie ora kojo opon enkroma. Nenuma semwa odi tudwa. Efa eye Gold Board. Emra NPP for eye press conference. Yentie no.
And the Bank of Ghana, under the new structure, under the reset, they have ceded their mandate to the Gold Board, and Gold Board has also ceded to a private company, Bower Rock Limited, which now operates primarily as a trading company, not a reserve builder. And the moment we shift from holding strategic gold to trading gold, pricing and FX risks will appear. And the taxpayer in the end is the one who has to pay the $300 million at the end of the year. Now, despite unprecedented volumes of gold passing through Gold Board, our reserves have increased only from 31 tons to 38 tons, which undermines the past 22%, just 7 tons after all this theater. Under the NPP, without this theater, we increased by 256%. This is not prioritization of reserves. It's prioritization of rent seeking. This is where media attention should be focused. And that's why we're saying that these are preliminary remarks that we are beginning to draw your attention to, and we'll share more with you as we go along. Now, for those who just hear $214 million or $300 million and consider it just as a figure, let us refuse the temptation to treat this matter as an abstract number. $214 million, that is from the beginning of the year to September, not the full one. It could have built 12 fully equipped Agenda 111 district hospitals, which the NPP started and which this administration has refused to continue so far. It could have built 30 modest hospitals or 40 to 60,000 boreholes in many villages across this country.
Okay.
Providing clean, safe water to villages, schools, clinics, and farming communities. $214 million could have employed many teachers and nurses who are struggling to catch the eye of the government to pay or to issue the necessary financial clearance so that they could be recruited and paid. So when the government tells you that they have lost $214 million, it's not just a number. It's jobs, it's roads, it's people's lives that they have lost. But that is not the full story.
Ladies and gentlemen, only pay a ten in Kano, Nidin Honorable Kojo upon Nkrumah. Kojo upon Nkrumah, dear, and maybe a chimuna or journalist Joy FM. Obeye MP Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo baye. Kojo upon Nkrumah ebo modernia ebe ka na ban Akufo-Addo aban ho. Question am ibusa Kojo upon Nkrumah ne say the contribution towards the nation building when he became a minister, no, Omomodiano one country Ghana for, because once upon a time he was the deputy minister for information and Osansubeye minister for works and housing. Mesre this government say omunye omuhwehwemu efa Kojo upon Nkrumah ho. Ewo Ministry of Works and Housing sikedie ni sika basa bi koso. We want accountability. That particular works and housing. Say sikedie bi koso a na aban de beye. Kojo upon Nkrumah is an MP for Ofuase Ayirebi. Aban we embomodian no man ni nko. Ni ministry a wuja ho works and housing. Na yemfa entudwa. Yehunu niyema a koso under the leadership works and housing ministry. Utie Kojo upon Nkrumah semwa meka kire wasem we. But before no, let me welcome Ahwefo Esther. I welcome you Otu Waha Sanzunora Alfred tete and so mamu nyina mo akwaba. Now, abusia unyaba so share the video and also subscribe to the channel. Na yenya more people watching the program. And say Machiremu Kojo upon Nkrumah. This is a gentleman maybe a came COVID-19 by. Now obejina Ghana fo enim ka kire yen say aban no acha yen free water. Aban no ama yen free electricity. Na ekowie kire. Osai twa an ho beka say nsuo na aban de maaye no enye free. Na ye free di anka hwan na nka wontua. Na ye mfa momodian build the nation. A person emre bi okasa aban na che ye nsuo free no. Ekowie kire wose nsuo no nye free ntigana for ye ntua. Ntom the tariff atotototo ye nyine mu kanea so ne nsuo so. This is Kojo upon Nkrumah. Ebeze me unya entiase the person today obi na no akasa kire o man Ghana for. You see, Makacha Ghana for say we should not take it lightly. The gains are John Dramani Mahama and his government. Eden, my Ghana. Because the moment we take it for granted, we will pay a year, we will give hearing ears. We will give ears to people like Kojo upon Nkrumah. Their deceit and their lies. You see, I will tell Ghanaians, any person who served directly under Akufo-Addo's government, so be an anono okasa, munsini who. I'm telling you, Obibia Akufo-Addo time, Akufo-Addo man the position, a man occupy as a minister, a CEO or whatever. Obi an anono okasa, Ghana for, who are John Sokra Munshim Guneso. Because you know, buye a bon can. You who near ma won't be your ye. Ne enchaye. So these people don't have any, the moral audacity to speak to Ghanaians, given what they left behind. Emma MDC for being inherited. At a point in time, Ghana was even referred as a junk nation. A junk nation. Ebedum rebina sidi na tetia pansam to the extent to say the economic messiah Akufo-Addo ne baye in the person of Bawumiano when timi ehu anompo na waso yensikasem. You remember what he told Ghanaians? That when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. Where was Kojo upon Nkrumah When the exchange rate exposed the government, today such a person no it me press conference. Emma journalist for the microphone ko sinenim Emma nitimi kasa. The cheap of it. You see, these are people that we should not give audience. Because once upon a time, we gave them positions. We gave them ministerial position to do better for the nation. Omo ye worse. Na me de nka minim wo wiase no. Sa me pay futu a mekọ de owo track record a waye bida. Ama mehunu nse emfaso abaso. Na me pay futu a ho na mekọ. Me nka obi a oye failure e wa abrabom no akọ no wo say me koje futu. And this is what Ghanaians say mo realize na mo tiase. Say abrabo na ye bo no. Ye nkwaje futu e wo de wa mbọ brawo. The ye man no opportunity say ye bi na ye nhwe na ye ma wa mo. When we gave them the opportunity, at the end ye hunu ye. We saw thievery, corruption. We saw the way they destroyed Ghana's economy. Here is Kojo Upon Nkrumah telling us how many schools are $214 million less. Our woman say gold board at Aboka. Woman SCU. And our catcher say, so $214 million no, and give it to me see school are dying, a bit to me see boreholes, a bit to me a new market, say, no all count. The question is, yet to my Ghana, Ken of Uriata. No, a finance minister. Or transfer CK free one account to another account or boka. Ye who sikani be. Where was Kojo Upon Nkrumah? You see, if we are building a nation, we must be honest, truthful to Ghana first, not to individuals. That is the reason why as our NPP for we are and they won't do any leadership of the NPP anymore. Me pesi a pam woman yina because mumu dudu no nyansa ni womu trim no mu feel say womu nim nyansa ama sa na yo womu. And people like this, when I listen to them, na me bofuno me and I want to vomit. Honestly. You see, abrabo no politics no. Ye ma opposition se na ye bibi a da che ni munyam beba ma mrante ne maba wa benya ho mfaso. Enya big grammar o. Edin na mo yo ye ATSE. Eni ye busa. Ye be busa say, de mo yo ye no etisen. Ena de ne Mahama ye no so etisen. Yenye give and take bi wa ha say. Give or take bi wa. Hweniye na tie de maker. NPP be far dollar ni from 4 cedis. Asem we min jai kan de biarada because mi jai kan ure be fi ntimeka. Omo fa dollar no from 4 cedis no. Omo ka kire Ghana for so omo nim ye nti omo ma dollar na ba fom amana ba be do $1 is equal to 1 cedis. Na so omo ntimi anya they will resign. Ekufu adu enu asem. $1, 1 cedis. In the time of John Mahama and Atamils, $1, 2 cedis. And if I was them, I would tell to the nation, I am sorry. We are sorry. We are going to think about ourselves. At the time, not $2 cedis. Ekufu the same. Kono na no yo man penyin mpa and Kobe resign. Obe 4 cedis. Obe $2 na mra na ye 4 cedis. Exchange rate at the time. NDC for a free so. Papa mane tam dollar no from 4 cedis no. And okujano 17 cedis. And today, these people want to lecture us, Ghanaians, as if we are fools. These people want to lecture us. Sankametie womo lectures na. Na nka bia John Mahama ba ye na dollar no was 17 cedis no. Na bia John Mahama the dollar na ko 40 cedis a dollar. And maybe omo be kasa make us okay mami ntie wom because ebia John Mahama de no buy no mama dollar na tete kra say kra intino let me give ears to them. That one it will make sense to me. But ene will be I will say dollar no could do 17 cedis. na watam dollar na free 17 about 10 cedis. Na Ghana enya ho mfaso 7 cedis edwadifo enya ho mfaso. Because as 7 cedis nka obi kokrom anaso obi kwa China akofa nneoma a go make sure so obesesa sika to $1 no obekwa akopɛ 17 cedis ansa no ato $1. But any sesa ni pakro no ekɔ China akofa nneoma ene wo per dollar to a so sesa 10 cedis no they ato $1. Hwesika amemu we aban we abomodenia save ama the Ghanaian businessmen and the entire nation. So who is Kojo upon Nkrumah to lecture us about the good deeds John Dramani Mahama and the NDC area de aboa oman no oman ne tumpo? Who is NPP for? Yedi amemu ni share woman for 8 good years. Na yehunu the destruction, yehunu the damage they caused to the entire nation. Omo yamaya ye penyansani bia tuyefo a enya NPP fo ne betu Ghana fo if he say ono mu omo tuyefo sisi free NPP mu no wo mo ne yade amemu ni share wo mo nsa wo mo tete no ma ne pam sam ye say no, so they don't have any moral right. Any a year friend is saying nyansa bia ombeka kire ye because na no wo mo nyansa no omo de fa a year dollar ni free 4 cedis eko jaye it was 17 cedis. They added 13 cedis to the number 2 year 4 cedis. And such people want to lecture us, the new government. They better shut up. They better shut up. Because yenya wo ho mfaso bia. And I've told you, Makacha say the NPP by the umbe here to fulfill scriptures. They came to fulfill scriptures. That the thief cometh not only to steal, but to kill and to destroy. That is the only thing NPP Baba Yemaye for the 8 years here. And your mom no. They destroyed our economy. Now kasa chelma no munti. Utu omofwa no omomfa. And the woman hunu nyansa. Huh? Today the Ghanaian people are wiser and open-minded because Dr. Ren Makacha Ghana for say do politics and follow politics because maybe I did see kono ma when India actually when NPP came to power. Now today Kojo upon Nkrumah is telling Ghanaians to say the NDC ne Sammy Gyamfi about rebrandi PMMC. Now the question is was the PMMC bringing in the foreign exchange gold board is bringing in today or now? This is the question. PMMC now we see a rebranding no and area gold board no. Yes. Was the PMMC bringing in foreign exchange Ghana 4 years? You see, me, if I was the president of the Republic of Ghana, it's difficult for people to join NPP. Simple reason. That dirty tradition, they are men full of bitterness and wickedness. And I have said it time without number on this platform that for years, Anna Sanko sorry, code no for years, Anna Sanko will impede the betterment of our dear nation. Remember the days of Kwame Nkrumah when he was building Akosombo Dam. These people fought against it, and today they are the ones enjoying the free electricity. Or they came to occupy ministerial position, they were not paying light bills. But meanwhile, they spoke against the building of Akosombo Dam. They spoke against the building of Temamoto Way. They spoke against every good thing that Ghana and Nibe benefited. The NPP will always speak against it. What sense bene? Nyansa bene? These are the things you need to understand as a people. The people don't love the nation. They are wicked people. You give them the chance, they will come, steal, destroy, and run away. And when people are building, they will stand somewhere. When people are building the nation, they will sit somewhere and chastise the very people who are building the nation. What kind of people are they? Witches and wizards. That's who they are. Enemy of Ghana. That's who they are. These are the fifth column of our dear nation. They will fight against it. These are the people who told us they were not going to IMF. But they quickly ran to IMF, insulting us that we are like the Sambalat and the Tobias. We are like so and so, quoting Bible verses. These are the thieves, the Kenoforiates, the Nanato Danko Kufwadu. They are the ones that have trained people like the Kojo Opon and Kroma. They train people like the Brian Champons. So they can't even think on their own. They have become robots being controlled by this old man with his wrinkled bum sitting somewhere. And Ghanaians are still paying and taking care of him. If I was the president of the Republic of Ghana, Akufo-Addo will not get a penny or a peso from the nation Ghana. After this distraction, after all, we saw 8 years, what he did to John Dramani Mahama. John Mahama is a good man. If I was John Mahama, I will not even give him a peso or a penny. I will make life miserable for him because others suffered under his leadership. People died. The lives of the Kama Group company, the man told us that 800 of his friends are dead. Little did he know that he was also going to join them. And in fact, he also passed away when Akufo-Addo came and collapsed his business through the so-called banking cleanup exercise. Men that were building the nation for us, Ghanaian businessmen who toiled and suffered and built companies. Their companies were destroyed by the NPP people. The so-called foolish tradition, Debi Dankwa Dombo Buzia, stupid tradition, came to destroy the people. Oh, dear, won't hear why sometimes when some of us, we talk passionately because Senkawu Papa, any Kama pharmaceutical, and can you be upset? Senkawu na kebia wunya Kama pharmaceuticals, taking care of you, and can you be upset? Akufo-Addo came and destroyed banks, indigenous Ghanaian bank. Do you know how many years it took the Ghanaian to have interest and to support a made in Ghana bank? It took years. And Akufo-Addo foolishly came with his brother, destroy banks, indigenous Ghanaian banks. If we want to build Ghana, we must as well build billionaires who are Ghanaians. And in building billionaires, we don't kill billionaires. We don't destroy billionaires. Uko America, what billionaires? Uko China, what billionaires? During the days of Deng Xiaoping, he deliberately put the structures in place to build billionaires. And as a matter of fact, in 1979, Deng Xiaoping prophesied to the people of China, and said that I wish one day, if I am no more, to see hundreds of my people being billionaires and taking charge of companies across the world. Today, we have almost about 1,000 people who are billionaires from China. It was a deliberate attempt for people to build billionaires. When these foolish NPP led by Akufo-Addo, Dankwa Dombo foolish tradition men came, they destroyed Dr. Papa Kwesi Indum's businesses. They destroyed a Kama Group of company. They destroyed NS Chemist. It took many years. There was a time people saw NS Chemist. Now, half stroke, people were laughing at him. When John Mahama was in opposition, he was in power, he had the chance. What did he do? He built Ghanaian pharmaceutical companies. Majority of those pharmaceutical companies were owners of NPP. When Akufo-Addo himself came, he collapsed his own people, his own businessmen. NS Chemist was the one that gave monies to other people. Finance Akufo-Addo's campaign. Akufo-Addo knows what I'm talking about. Bought pickups, brand new, and gave it to him. He said, don't mention my name. Ladies and gentlemen, do not pay attention to these stupid people who once upon a time were given power, post, and they did focal. The likes of Kojo Opon and Kroma. How? Please, you should go somewhere and continue watching his pornography. You should go somewhere and just hold his dick somewhere and be doing masturbation. That is what best Kojo Opon and Kroma know. That's the best thing that he can do. Let him continue that nonsense and leave the nation for the people, the wise men, to govern. I'm telling you, some of us, we are ready to lay down our blood for Ghana. I've told you, see, there is no job I may and Mammy saying talking about Ghana and making sure that Ghana prosper. That someday our sons and daughters will be proud and said, yes, our forefathers fought a good fight, build a nation. Look at Japan, China today. They are happy because the short man who was just less than 5 feet tall, Deng Xiaoping, built China for them. Today, look at China. They manufacture cars. They build trains. They build bridges, build roads. Look at China today. The people that once upon a time, the Europeans and Americans referred to them as non-entities, the good for nothing people in the 80s. Today, go there and see. Go there and see. Go there and see. That is why I keep telling people, tell the people the history of Ghana. Look at how Akufo-Addo destroyed the economy of Ghana. You are not even ashamed calling yourself an NPP member. You should be ashamed. If I were you, I would be hiding. That when we once upon a time called John Mahama as incompetent, you took the dollar from 4 cedis. Your own words. If it was 2 cedis, you will resign. Akufo-Addo's own words. Akufo-Addo's own words. And when he came, he added 13 cedis to the destruction of our city. Once upon a time, our city was referred as a useless currency. It was referred as a useless currency. And people, when I see people like Kojo Opon and Kroma, what is he coming to teach us? Tell me. Tell me. What are they? You see, if I will respect them if MDC Bay and I knew my NDC, you know, and Kokoya and Ombekasa, then is okay, or more who kind so Ombekasa. It's just like somebody who is not a good boxer, who has not won a battle before, who has not won title before, coming to coach Azuma Nelson and says, we'll do this, do this, do this. Please, let the wise man and the wise people who are in charge today, let them do their job, not MPP. And I told you, MPP people, I told you guys here in London, and you people came after me here in London. And I told you guys that Yemubin will sacrifice to see you people go in opposition. And I did what I have to do. Look, in 2020, through me, NPP people, your communicators of MPP United Kingdom, they boycotted speaking for MPP in 2020. 2024, they told me, so look at these foolish people. They think we are there, you know. Hear me? And you see, and that is the gospel truth. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly do so. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, and also hit on the notification button so that anytime I ever be you know baby did in komo na eja wate eye ensem papa ni bi ase. What you say? We Ghanaians don't have time to listen to the useless NPP party anymore. What you say? NPP is not a party. Sebio. I say ye tea warm. What you say? And yadia NPP nya party be a free na kwesi tea warm. Ofa ene ato forcing. Ye ka ye dia wotua. All because we must see the nya hodene. Now shed the way ya wetimi tua ye ka. Na motewa munhunu nyansa. Now, my main kind you maybe, but before that, no, my main yemma ora Sammy Gyamfi. On schooly kojo upon kruma. Because then I said kojo upon kruma ko shiano Joy FM, but Ojane, as usual, you know NPP for. They talk ba. When it's time for them to face Sammy Gyamfi, the young man, 36-year-old young man, no more Jane. Because almost Roman Meguasi. Yentie Sammy Gyamfi.
When you hear people talk, Kojo Upon Kroma, somebody has made a loss of $214 million. He could have built Agenda 12 Agenda 11 hospitals.
Correct.
Then you ask them, how much losses did you make under that same program?
Very good.
How much? They can put that table too on the screen for viewers to see. I have given you this is from the Bank of Ghana, all G4R losses since its inception. Am I equalizing to score political points? No. Am I comparing losses? No. I am exposing the duplicity and hypocrisy of a group of people who know that G4R is not for profit and yet are kicking the fuss about losses. People who themselves made more losses. So let's calculate how many hospitals their losses could have built. In 2022, they only bought 76 kg of gold. They made a loss of 74 million cedis. In 2023, they bought only 24.8 tons of gold. They made a loss of 2.1 billion cedis. In 2024, they bought only 45.3 tons of gold. They made a loss of 4.8 billion only last year. 4.8 billion. So Kojo Upon Kroma, tell us how many Agenda 111 hospitals your loss in 2024, which is 4.8 billion, could have built. 2025, we have bought higher volumes, 103 from 45, more than double. Look at the value, more than times 3, from $3.1 billion to $10.8 billion. And we are saying our loss will be determined, our cost will be determined after audit. But let's assume your $300 million is correct. That is $3 billion. Is that not a reduction despite higher volumes, despite higher prices? If you bought 103 tons like we have done, and brought in $10.8 billion, you would have made maybe times 10 the losses you posted last year. So please, we are saying that let's approach the discussion from a position of objectivity. What the Johnson Esiama-led BOG has done, and I don't like to give myself plaudits, you understand? What they have done is something worth commending. They have done what in 8 years? What somebody did in 8 years, they have done it in 1 year.
Yeah.
And everybody can feel the benefit. Taxpayers have been saved money. Right. Cost of living has come down. Living conditions have improved. And then you see people saying somebody has made this loss.
Thank you very much. A couple more questions.
Everybody can feel the change, positive change. The reset agenda, the betterment of the nation, everybody can feel it. Look at Bawumia's own person, Zion Felix, Bawumia's own people. Or say, listen, let me read it out loud. I bought 500 fuel today, and I was shocked. I was shocked. The bar went up. Government, the job. The government, the job. Giving applause. Applauding the government. So I got fuel 500. Just said the way I can't cry now, just say I fill in the full tank. Time I know what is no one can't try Ghana for. Near ton fuel say. Ah? Ye be din komo. Because you see, NPP no akwa ye political party bia makachre mo. Omedi enhwamo from eye meresantini aba besi sa mere we. Then it's about time a Ghana for Mebuni Mabawa. And I make a say the gains of MPP, the gains of the NDC currently, if you take it for granted, you bet the two Kwame Nkrumah, a bet 2 years. Near Sako back akwayechi. And intina minya akwenye biana bijana mene okasa. Me say do not take for granted the gains of what this current government are achieving. Because we're taking it for granted that you'll be paying attention to the lies and deceit of the Kojo porn and Nkrumah. You will fall for their trap. They are doing everything to find a scandal about this government and womunya scandal. Because you see, for the first year, 1 year, unti scandal be about any minister. And see, Wagana Yabakwasem since the days of Kwame Nkrumah. Huh? Tiemiye. And these are the gospel truths as Yakachenko for. Mr. Oye, if you are listening to me for the first time, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now I am Koswa. Hit on the notification button. I will read your comment as well. Now, Yemfa and Yaman to Tunyomeni. Niyem Shia Dewaha. The following items are prices are reducing under this current government. A bag of cement under a Kufuor time was around 100 cedis plus. Bag of cement was 100 cedis, baby, 100 cedis plus. Under this current government, a Kufuor time and baby 125 cedis, one bag, once by cement bag back home. Esha aban we buy 80 cedis, 75 cedis. And then anabeka the builder, the contractor, the civil engineer, the wo sit down, the in the chamber a wall, but catch and say aban we buy 1 year. Unless say we buy for to say NPP for ya, or me ya buy for yi. Meka enyo munyina na emu mo do onwa. Number 2, a 20-liter gallon of cooking oil. Under Nanado Dankwa Kufuor, any quotation master, Kenoforiata. Now, 1,200 under MPP, near to a 20-liter gallon of cooking oil. 1,200. And now, nebo. And yet on 550 cedis. She gap difference. She sika John Mahama a save. And the wukra 1,200 no ananka ode to 20-liter gallon back no. And the wukra say sika no a ode beto mienu am wanya nsesan wa achire. We na opede. Don't take for granted the gains. Don't take for granted, because Ghanaians took it for granted when Nkrumah was doing exploit. And we allow these so-called JB Dankwa Dumbo foolish tradition to take us back. A bag of maize was 1,000 cedis under MPP. It's now 350 cedis. And the Ukrasa 1,000. What the better bag of cement? Maize. Ama ebiaka would better minu ama ebiaka. A bag of 50 kg. A friend is saying, Messiah rice was sold at 700 cedis. And the 400 cedis. A liter of petrol was 17 cedis under MPP and 11 cedis. A crate of egg, MPP time. Crate, kusuya crate back. Near ton 90 cedis. Na baby 100, 110, 105. Kusuya crate back. John Dramani Mahama buy the same Kosia crate back on Ukra 40 cedis, Ubenya 1 crate at all, which means a Ukra a year 90 cedis no. And near the top crate a MPP time no would bet me to me no Amasikano was saying Yamfaso way chile. And people like Kojo and upon Nkrumah are saying what? People like the Kojo upon Nkrumah as a day. Kabiru MP or also so day. When they want to shame the Nordness, no more sorry, no more pushy on MPP for no person gun and tough one anymore asia. No more one tough one etiko, konako face or money kugu anymore. It will shed the way and Sammy Gyamfi man the points edi gu sa MP no a wo free northern region one baby no ogu n'anim ase poto yes so e ba womia aid wono ne kasama ba womia when it comes to economy na we mu na ebeba power. Hey, now then, are we really serious? We mu na ebeba power. We no one yi one economic and aid and to ba wo we na economy no to ba womia afo. We here the way just Sammy Gyamfi or no kwanya economist we and then we shepo no ebobo ni so with the truth and objective analysis. We Charlie mommy ngu MPP no ne fan na ne friend is Sankwas a friend is association be because then MPP no they are useless. They've become useless. Now I mean kind same with job because very very important in this ankomo we inyame pa and I say Musa Dankwa or say Musa Dankwa or say so what to say the finance minister Atoforsen was settled a year a friend is saying yes 709 million a year dollars debt. What debt so what announced here okay your debt now Musa Dankwa Atoforsen na settle no waka sembia fa ho na me pese me coach no because someone say my catch me pa dishia into me hu obi na adwene me fine brain na me kona me sua especially me din komo say na me comment section na man for contribute here na me ni age na me kenkan because me pese obi sua because chine bi no video we no ye bewu akono ye man baba be fa bi na o sua anya bibi wo. Now Musa Dankwa say Ghana settles $709 million debt. Your debt now you settled. Or say earlier than scheduled. Your date nanka yesenke bidu sa atmre no. Nanka yade ya settle sa ekawe. $709 million no. Then so ena maban papa abanti. John Dramani Mahama aban papa awaba. Onine Atoforsen. Ene the other ministers, Honorable Emmanuel Amakofi Buamo, Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Woman Shisha Papa, any new mom dear Guaquemunti, any Bank of Ghana, any gold board. Tie, or say, the finance ministry took advantage of strong city to pay this big debt. Timing is everything. $1 is currently 10 cedi 60 pesos. Fitch at in America, NPP for edgy Fitch D. Omoji Fitch Eddie. Or saying if Fitch projection of 15.50 cedis to the US dollar, $1 had come through TNU. Fitch ka say ansana 2025 nebe kɔ na wie ye no aban we a wote so Mahama aban no ebedu sa December ending no se wo $6 ba ko a ayere so a obeto no obesesa no around 15 cedis 50 pesos and now obesesa no 16 almost 16 cedis but Atoforsen any Orajo Mahama no mu believe in their team of competent men. When they are competent, enye bawumiano. Enye papa na say, oh, he's suffering from physiological fantastica. We can't trust her. Or say, I repeat, if Fitch projection of 15 cedi 50 pesos to the dollar to $1 had come through, Ghana would have used nearly 11 billion cedis to settle the $709 million debt. But the Ministry of Finance instead used about 7.5 billion to settle the debt few days a day. That is circa, which is less payment made. The payment na all can $3.5 billion less. Or say city stability in Ghana is everything. Na now the danko yakufu adubai ya omudwa womanu. Eyen toa. Kasa big grammar, big English. When the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. You do maybe crowd omuti a year a friend is saying economic management team. Say omunhwe na omoma sidi na ahodi mrem. Ankwesi aka. The one is a sidi no. Tetia na tetia pansa. And such people wants to lecture at forcing John Dramani Mahama. Our Mabomadia etua yeka $709 million a car a day. Or the afeba etua saka. Let me tell you something. John Dramani Mahama we on. If a nation ye nipa ye person wa mind tumpoma. People will say, let's test the constitution and see, say John Mahama can go another term. Yes, I know people are saying, say, oh, it's too early. But I'm telling you, this particular team, Ashegane Animonyam. This team at John Mahama Afawomo, less than 60 ministers. Within 1 year, won't any scandal. In the NPP before pray, said by force, let's cook a scandal when there is no scandal. Yen chantro enfanto Sammy Gyamfi so. Sammy Gyamfi so anya mresa wa ma ho kwan se chantro to ne so. And I like the way Sammy Gyamfi aba bontia be ya no. Mesre Sammy Gyamfi say afiwe oma ne nan so nye ntientia ewo eye media ne so. Because you see, ye mu bi no, ya messy the days oba no obe chere nsem mu no ode nsem no eto baby a ese eda pepepepepe. And that is what NPP MP. It is omutimi bibia no mo attack Sammy Gyamfi no omo bubu na prayer na bemu bebu to speak for the NDC. That is their target. Indeed, from 2025 every May Oma kasafa Sammy Gyamfi musa. Ene yebisa. Enye sika ketwa. Oma ba, oma save ye. Na we umpe we ya. Edi empa na wope. Ladies and gentlemen, my making kind messages nunca kranga na eja ensantoa yenkomo ne so. I know say messages no edoso, but I'm trying to making kind be Zigma say Sammy Gyamfi is doing just fine. Real asset, that is so true. Was say NPP user was say NPP very selfish. Benjamin was say mention their names. I've mentioned their names: Kojo Pong Kruman, Anado Danko Kufuado, the quotation master, Ken Uforiata, the thief who has stolen Ghana's money, billions of dollars with Johnny Akwakwatana, United States of America. Ask him to come home. Richard or say Ghanaians are supposed to stop NPP near power. I've said it time and time with our number. Joshua or say Quay or say it's a pity NPP has failed us. And honestly, the Manche or say truth over lies, good over evil, wisdom over stupidity. NDC is true patriotic party. I know the buy. Or say Yusuf or say Dr. Ren. Are you sure these NPP people are correct? Yusuf, the current NPP Nidia, I doubt you're correct. June or say what that say they're making Ken or say NPP now is full of fools, no, they are told. Yeah. Richard was my brother. You are speaking truth to power. I sabe pepe. Christopher say good evening, Mr. Ren. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Say MPP can 10. Hey, okay. So when anyone replies to a matter before he hears the fact, it's foolish and humiliating. Who is Kojo upon Nkrumah? This criminal fool. These NDC government came to power and allowed this. And so my first time listening to you, you are too much. Let's continue to be objective on also Edia or the Abano. Yes, Lady Apps or say hello, Papa Ghana. Hello, lady, how are you doing? My new name, Papa Ghana. Yes, me kai na say yembo modiana yen dog Ghana, and let's put Ghana first. Ladies and gentlemen, mameda mu nyina mo ase. And I'm a sempano ebesi. Nyame ya adomwa, I will come your way. I want us to start next week. Bebo modiana ya bantem after a year closing work, from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Mostly I'll try my best from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Now me de jumano ashisha. So Franklin or say Papa Ghana, I salute you. I salute you too. Yes, I salute you too. I must say, keep supporting my page. I've told you this year is the solution show. I will do my best to bring on board other guests. Send almost solve your problems. No, you know, a year president in his speech this year, Okache and say, Yembo modini ha na yemfa ideas, creativity na ewe yemuno, yen showcase, ni yemboa no mining tumpon. And inti, also opese obami program no so why not wamodia na bra. What you say, Christopher, don't cause I entirely agree with you, Mr. Ren. We need to test the constitution. If we miss this opportunity, we would come to regret in the near future. The late President Rawlings has had 19 years. Dr. Ren, aka Papa Ghana. You know the name. Susan, Happy New Year. You know the name, right? You know the name. Dr. Red, aka Papa Ghana. Bomidim Prensa. Unime. Ladies and gentlemen, Midi Chatwado. John Dramani Mahama, this message goes to you, His Excellency the President. Mr. President, asem we minkana. Minka. Say it. And I don't say it. Say it. Say it. Mr. President, Zygmunt say no. I feel like saying it too. Because man can't me damn intimate that and Lady Abs, Lady Abigail, Lady, how are you? Or she say it. Adios, Papa Ghana. Say it. Say it. Say it in the doors. John Dramani Mahama, for one good year, I love you too. For one whole year, no scandal. Papa, why? Mr. President, why? You are destroying some people's job. You are collapsing some people's business. The business of deceit, the business of jandam, you are collapsing it. You have taken this presidency when minister by hook or crook. You have to build Ghana within these 4 years. Papa, easy. And now for Ghana under construction. Big push. I got a news from all the way from Sankore. Say, hey, woman infidia kesia bia be gugu area mu ha. Oko bono ahafun mantemwa. Yesi ebe ya kwanya kesia. Hey, Mr. President. Take your time. Now be go NPP no. It's like when mini NPP no ama. Upese wo go NPP no with a kwanya ube fashion the infrastructure development. Ediama o my Ghana. You and your team. Last year, we were too much. You perform more than what even Fitch predicted. Afena mehunu say it is true what our forefather Kwame Nkrumah kaye, that indeed the black man is capable of managing his own affairs. And I think we need to believe in NDC to give us nothing but the best. Because the more we believe in them, the more they will do exploit for all of us. Because I say NPP for by force scandal. Look, it is not easy. Given the way our NPP say Ghana, Emma ye sikano, edumre bi ni ye si Ghana, your economy ni ye junk. Obi say junk, junky economy under Akufo-Addo. And I heard the way John Mahama abeshisheniye. Contractors were even asking, funny obinye sika di etua when you say finance minister John Mahama ma yetua mu sika na mo ekosa. Honorable Agboja Juma. And for the first time, I buy way buy and the content creators unmejuma moye. Omo showcase ekwanya abai ne. NPP declare year of road, year of this road, year, and so ye hu akwan. Ekodu baby cry no. Gabi say Asante for no say omo mpe flyover. Hey! Mr. President, 31st we are the bi na me person me kan ho asem. Akufo-Addo nam baby no de na konya nam. Prince of corruption armchair. Franklin, my boss. Do you know, say John Mahama 31st? No, sorry. On in a year and in a ma. Omu koye ye ma omu front seat. Akonya fe. You see, president, but na high table. When we year and a ma or see there be. President, who the on bet na high table la front row no ye de akonya kama cushion or see there be. Uni maybe a president kotina okotena echiri okotena Ghana fo nimu church members nimu and wonu omo sorry ye and wonu omo somo ye. The beauty, simplicity. President ama the presidency no ama first na ye hunu say ye hu under Akufo-Addo so de wonim say papa na nanim ehu dada na afen so wonam a na ode e friend say ne konfo akonwa nam Akufo-Addo nanim owie nso wonam a na ode ne konfo akonwa nam na afen ama governance na ye hu Dios. Hey, John Mahama bai wama presidency na ya kono. I guess simple, very accessible, very reliable. Ne hu fe. And wasama presidency na sa ya kono. Oh, first lady. About time pa. Hey, yeah. Look, ladies and gentlemen, don't take for granted when you have a leader like that. Unya leader biti say ya. Masa. Enye easy. Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo was commanding chiefs and queen mothers to get up from their seat and greet him. Hey, such a devil, such a dwarf, commanding our forefathers to get up and greet him. Hey. Man down so that I say presidency no be more accessible, more akono, more hwehwehwam. And ningina so no the top-notch governance, performances. May God bless John Dramani Mahama. May God bless the ministers. Monkoswa na munye ni seya. Enfama Ghana. Na dachi nchirima na beba bebo mudimpa. Se sasabon sam na nado danko kufuado. Eni ni nuya quotation master. Keno furiata. Essay o my Ghana muria ye Johnny Jao Ghana ho. Kotena America. Mubaye no. Muye mine ye. Sisi ya na mube koso dia. O mine mubeye depa. IMF. Bye-bye. We will manage our own affairs. We shall build Ghana for Ghanaians. Ladies and gentlemen, assalamu alaikum. Malaikum salam. We are all involved in building Ghana. Don't forget. The new name is Papa Ghana. The show, the Solution Show. Thank you and see you tomorrow, God willing. One love. Peace. Have a great weekend.